what do we have? What we have here is what? Hank, from what movie? Cool Hand Luke.
Exactly.
Nah, it's Cool Hand Luke, not
Sorry.
Naked King.
You were slurring, I couldn't hear you.
I know, I didn't swear it, but I almost swallowed it. Oh, shit. Oh, no recording this stuff. Alright. So, that is this one of the fibula. And that is the head of the fibula. So one anchor is right behind the shaft of the fibula. Okay? The other anchor is right on the medial border, or a little bit posterior of the medial border. That one I missed. Oops. I thought that looked like it was in the right place. Right. Now you see why we also shade? See how I just pulled that down? Here's the medial border. Right there is the edge of the tibia. So I want this here tape on it. Tibia is not going to move. You know, you asked about that. So this is another taping. If we've got most of these structures are here, one or two in here. If we pull this way to that way, this is another lateral to medial taping. Okay? Now my technique, I'm going to start this on my anchor. Alright? And I'm going to pull it, I'm going to follow the contour to Shin, which means it's going to rise on that one. And so I'm going to do an Xing type overlap all the way up to Shin. One up, one down. Oh, this is kind of sticky tape. Alright, so now I don't overlap that. Here's where my first one is. I overlap that by a little bit more than half. Okay? And that's my main thing, is this one that I'm pulling lateral to medial. I'm pulling them all lateral to medial. But my one on an upward direction is a little bit more important. This one, I pull down a little bit, but it's more just to continue my pattern. Okay? Lots of tension on that. Okay? Good overlap. As you get to the middle of the Shin, I need another roll of tape, please.
You don't want there.
Don't want to be a
No, you don't have to be on the heel. You can be. You don't have to be. These are just showing you different things. These blocks, you make them for mainly when you're doing knee. If you're doing a calf, you might have to. It just depends on the size of the calf. All right? Back up a little bit. All right? That's all right. He's fine whether he's on it or not, I think. Okay? So, as I get to the mid shaft, that X pattern kind of goes away a little bit. Just stays flat. Okay, because you've got the different contour to Shin here. Now I get back into that muscle aspect of tibialis anterior bulging out a little bit more. I go back to that X pattern. Okay? One up, one down. Pulling everything lateral, medial, and having good overlap.
Besides the contour of the Shin, what's the purpose of the X?
The X,
Yeah, like
just
what,
kind of not much.
it's just a
I
kind
said
of
you
block
get better,
pressures.
you get better compression, I think. Because the only thing you're going to get compression is underneath your tape here. All right, this is one thing that you can actually get some kind of. Most of this taping is for what purpose? Proprioception. Good answer. Okay, you're getting proprioceptive feedback. And I said, wow, I feel it. I feel the burn. I feel it. Okay. Now, a lot of times I'll put two on here, and again, I kind of did a sloppy job today. Getting all these ends on the anchor. Now, the last thing you put on, and you see why this needs to be shaded. You see how that slid? That's why these athletes should be shaded. Nice and loose on it. Anything goes all the way around, we don't wanna, on a running athlete, we don't wanna make it too constricted.